for first reading, attachment 1.
Move to approve.
Second.
Properly moved and second to approve the organization chart. Any discussion on that?
I can walk through it if you want to see what we did. So the old organizational chart had assistant superintendent on that and legal counsel on that. And so since those two folks are no longer working with us in that capacity, oh, here we have other members coming in. You want me to hold?
Yeah, just hold a second.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning. We stopped to visit Brooklyn on the way
We heard.
here.
We just called it to order, so you're okay. Haven't missed anything yet. Good morning.
Thanks, CJ.
Okay, so we just had a motion and a second to approve the new organizational chart. So what we're looking at right now is that organizational chart. So you don't have the old one in front of you, do you? That's okay. So we took out, when Jennifer took Oren's position as personnel director, we did not replace the assistant superintendent position. Thank you. So that position has been removed, which is the reason for updating this chart. And then the support staff that was it was me and a superintendent, and then it was assistant superintendent. So we've removed the assistant superintendent, and then now it's just me over everything. And then we took out the legal that we had on there somewhere. It was under Director of Human Resources and Attendance, yeah. So now it's, those are the changes that were made to that. So we just needed it to reflect the fact that we lost positions here.
Any other questions or discussion?
And it is going out for first reading, so.
If not, proceed to vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The vote was 4 aye, 1 abstain. Next on the agenda is approval of modifications and deletions to the central office and additional special salary scale for employees to account for central office restructuring due to elimination of federal programs and director's position.
Okay, so the same thing here. So to give you an idea, Jennifer's federal programs position, 60% of her salary was paid out of federal programs money, which ended up being about $87,000 with the fixed costs. So that money has gone back into the federal programs pot. And then the difference of her salary was paid out of local money, which has gone back into the local money pot. So with the elimination of that position, her duties have to be redistributed throughout to absorb. I'm taking all the program side of it without any additional pay. I'm just doing that as part of my superintendent role. So I'm going to be doing all of the programmatic things that relate to the Title 1, 2, 3, 4, and pre-K. And so that I will be taking the workload on, but in order to get the financial budgets in, and then the things such as like professional leave forms approved, the financial stuff approved, that's what the additional pieces are in here. So let's look at this and I'll explain that to you. So we've eliminated the assistant superintendent piece, which was a 25% supplement. We've eliminated assistant superintendent $8,000 supplement. We've eliminated legal counsel $25,000, and we've eliminated secretary to legal counsel, which was $5,000. So out of that $87,000 of federal money, I'm asking to spend $20,000 of it for administrative costs, which is you're supposed to spend about 10% of your total federal money on administrative costs. And so I'm asking to spend $20,000 of that for the additions, which is federal programs budget director, which would be $10,000, which would fall to the treasurer. And then $5,000 for pre-K coordinator for Pam, who's going to take on the pre-K coordination pieces. And then the federal programs coordinator, $2,500 supplement, which would go to two different individuals. Sean, who would assist me, and then Barbie, who would assist Sarah in the budgeting pieces through the federal programs. So we're taking out 86,000 of federal and spending 20 of that only, putting the rest back in, which will go towards needs at the schools or other things that might happen. So that's the changes that I'm requesting. And then we also added a line down here that says, should a federal programs coordinator or director be hired in the future, the additional supplements may be reduced or eliminated, so that if something would happen years down the road and the budget would be fixed and the funding formula would be fixed and you end up with the federal programs director, it gave you a clause in here that those things would go away.
I move the approval of the modification deletion.
Second. Any discussion? So you're saying we're
I
saving,
do have a question.
saving about 60,000?
Yes. 58, I think exactly. Yeah.
Yes, Ms. Rhodes.
On just the federal side.
Right.
And then you're saving about 50,000 local.
Ms. Rhodes.
No, I won't. I have no question.
Any other questions or discussion? If not, proceed to vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Abstain.
Vote is 4 aye, 1 abstain. Is there anything else that needs to be brought before the board today?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Been properly moved and second to adjourn. Any discussion? If not, proceed to vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Show us adjourned at 8:39.